Exactly. And I actually find that the longer we take a break from our
Yes.
routine, the harder it actually is to start it back up. So I'll give you an example that's kind of, it's not directly
Yes.
connected, but I take cold showers every day.
Mm-hmm.
And last week, though, I kind of had a sore throat a little bit. So I didn't want to, like, go from hot water to cold water and mess with my body temperature or anything. So for a couple of days, I decided not to take a cold shower to help with my throat. So on the third day, my throat was feeling fine. And I was like, I was in the shower and I was like, do I really want to go cold? Do I want to take a cold shower? I just went 2 days without it. It's not going to kill me. Do I need to do it? And I could have easily skipped it again, right? That's the thing, because the longer we don't do something, the easier it is for us just to keep on making up excuses and justifying not doing it. But in my case, on that third day, I decided to do it. I was like, no, I'm getting back into it. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But that takes willpower. That takes discipline. And absolutely over the holiday season, to help you stay on track, it does take willpower. It does take discipline. So don't forget that.
Yes, that's a great example. Yes, 100%. Yes, that's exactly what I meant by the repetition, because you get
Yeah.
used to it, right?
Yeah.
And that's why the longer you take the break, the harder it will be to get back on
Exactly.
track.
Exactly.
So I think to make it easier for us, I don't know if I was to make it easier for us, I think the balance would be the best thing to do. Not to choose either or, but to be balanced with the choices, have whatever the food, be mindful with eating, but keep up with the exercise
Yes.
as well, because just for the sake of long-term thinking,
Right.
if that
right.
makes sense. So January is not like a horrible month, but we can easily get back
Right.
to
And then
everything.
I think that's the challenge a lot of us have, is that we don't think long term. We only think in the moment. So it's like in the moment right here, we have the blinders on, and it's like there's a pile of cookies, there's brownies, there's all sorts of fatty, sugary foods, and we just see that, and we're like, oh man, I really want to dive into this. And then maybe we can justify it by saying, I've been really good the past couple of months. I don't eat any of this stuff on a regular basis. Let me go all out. But what we're not thinking about is how we're going to feel in January, how we're going to feel at the end of the month. And I mean, that it's so crucial that we do, because if we only live in the moment, we're setting ourselves up to fail again and again and again and again. And we probably won't even realize we're doing it. That's the unfortunate.
Yes, exactly. Yes, I totally agree with you. We don't tend to think long term. That's very much human nature. And it's very interesting you said, we just think about the present moment.
Yeah.
How about we use the present moment to make better choices? Do you know what I mean? So when you're in the present moment, you're more aware and conscious about your choices. You can use that present moment and calmness and consciousness to savor the food. So
Right.
less food will be needed kind of for your body to feel full. So either you choose the present moment just to mindlessly go on autopilot, or actually take a step back and make a different choice.
Right, and I think that detachment is actually the most difficult part for a lot of us, because think about it, like parties and even eating to an extent, it's a very social experience. It's a very, like, we see other people picking out and we're like, you know what, he's doing it, I'm going to do it. Or they're doing it, I'm going to do it. It takes real strength to detach yourself, step back and be like, you know what, these people are all overeating, let them have fun with their indigestion and heartburn and all this stuff and feeling bad about themselves. I'm not going to do that. That takes